Alright, it's like a few months later. There hasn't hardly been anything done on the car. Uh, I think it's just really emotional for us all. And I've been working on it by myself for the most part. And it's very slow work. I've only been doing very little amounts of like stuff. Like not every day, but every so often and shit. It's just very hard. It's an emotional roller coaster. Every time you try and work on the car because can't help but to think about him. And like there's been a few times I asked people to come out and they just don't. Which I get, people are busy. But I have like 2 months left to get this car done. I will get it done. And I'm gonna fucking win. So I have my plasma cutter here down on the table or floor to cut this I-beam. I'm gonna have to cut circles in it too. Basically, we're still working on the roll cage. And we need to drop the fuel tank. And we need to figure out a way to put the fuel pump onto my fuel tank and front tires. We need to do front tires. And then we need to prep up the hood when I get it back. We need to put a 9-wire through it. Yeah. A lot of work. And that's not the only car we're supposed to be building for Washington. And that car doesn't have as much done. And last time we tried to work on it, it didn't want to start. So I might be running alone again. Life has been kicking us in the ass. But, as the famous Robbie Layton always says, if you never quit, you never fail. So, we're going to live with that kind of mentality. Never quit, you never fail. Alright, another time jump, I guess. It's cut it out, but I don't have the circles cut in yet because I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut circles for that top bar. I'm gonna slide them on the, like, slide these two top posts or whatever down the holes, then weld it all the way around. But I should finish what I have in the car first, roll cage wise, before I do that. It's the day later because I had to go do a side quest. So yeah, here's just a montage of me welding.
higher power in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was throwing grenades.
Alright, I'm taking a break from the cage for a little bit, I guess. His celebration of life is, I think, a week away. I don't know. I have so much going on, but I'm putting this first, honestly. Yeah. But, going to his, memorial, I took the car. And the sign, flew off. It's so hard to make a good video, like, be excited to do everything when what you're doing all this for, sadly, probably should have sadly, yeah, should have never happened, but it did. I miss that kid. I know if he was still here, he'd call me a fucking idiot. Because of some of the things I'm doing right now. I think this is aluminum. Fuck me. I'm not going to be able to weld this back on. I do not have an aluminum welder. Well, I guess we can try and see if my welder can do it, but... yeah, let's see it. Like, doesn't this look like aluminum corrosion? Yeah, doesn't this look aluminum? Alright, I determined that the roof sign was made of aluminum, so I don't have the welder to fix that right now, and I probably won't for a while. So, we're just gonna take my roof sign and repaint it. But I need to get some paint first. Alright, we're gonna remove that, the mount for the old sign, and then we're gonna put this on top of here, mark it out, and then cut the holes and slide it in there and weld it. Oh, I may have to cut this bitch off. It's not gonna slide all the way down. I gotta be more exciting, because I gotta sound more excited to do this shit. I do love doing this shit. Okay, and, I thought doing this shit is what I was meant for in life. So, I gotta sound more exciting. Plus, that's how you get views, right? That's how you make people want to watch your shit. You gotta sound excited to do your own shit. Shit. I sure love saying shit, don't I? building derby cars and welding is all about experimenting. Not that way. Don't experiment that way. That will just get you in more trouble than what it's worth. Don't experiment that way. But yeah, Demolition Derby is all about experimenting. Seeing what works, see what does better. But don't try the other kind of experimenting. Alright. Maybe you guys can hear this. It actually kind of sounds really cool. We were doing really good, and now we're doing kind of bad. Which I knew was going to be difficult. But it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to let the metal cool down for a minute. That's why you see me doing side to side. Because eventually it gets too hot and then it starts building out that way, the way you want. It just fucking dips down. That's gap welding. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it. Some people will stick a bunch of bolts and rebar in it, which that works too. That can be pretty strong. I've done it before, and it's actually pretty strong. Yeah, I've also done this, and it's been pretty strong as well. Right now I'm all on a little bit of experimenting because I've never done it as a circle, as a curve. I guess I never really put it to the test which way's better. But, I think I will at some point. I'll probably make some fresh brand new bumpers or something and weld them on and do a gap weld on each one of a different way. I won't tell you guys which way though. I'll let you guys figure that out on your own. Or maybe I will tell you guys. Sometimes you guys gotta do your own research. I am an asshole. I'm just thinking about some messed up stuff right now. Yeah, I was getting a little bad at towards the end. I've been thinking about some stupid shit while doing this. Some real life drama. Somewhat related to Kyler. I've been thinking about what would he say to me about the drama, about the predicament I got myself in, I guess. Probably say I'm an idiot. I think a part of it, if he was still alive right now, I think one of the things he would say to me is probably, "I told you so."